Hello, hello, hello. Twice in the same day. What's up? No one is here. That's all right. I was just making some samples and I thought maybe I'll do it on a live, and so I'm not too bored. That's okay. Maybe I can talk about some violet perfumes because I do not see a lot of videos about violet perfumes. So somebody's in the house. If you're in the house, say hi. Drop your send of today. I'm here. I put aside a few violet fragrances. I'm making some samples for a friend, and I pulled them out. I was like, oh, may as well talk about them since I have them out. Let me know, what's your favorite violet perfume and why? I don't know, violet, I think it's called Banafshe in Farsi. I was actually surprised to find out what violet was, what we were talking about. But as you know, violet fragrance is violet note. It's all synthetic. You can't extract. You can't get the violet flowers and get the scent out of it. Hence, I don't think that the violet flowers had like much of a smell. We had a lot in our backyard. I remember my mom had it like in the corner of the yard, like we had a big garden and we had the violet flowers in the corner. There was a rose bush around the corner I fell on a few times while I was just trying to learn how to ride my bike that I used to go on. And I don't think that I had even paid attention what violet smells like. So with that, let's go. I have changed my vials. Like, these are the 2 ml sample vials. They used to click in because they click and they fit quite snug. But now I don't know why the company has made them too tight and snug. So that's all right. Nobody's here. That's okay. Let's just add. Oh, where did this come from? Okay, it's here. Now I am going to start the printer. This little itty bitty printer from Amazon. I got it. It's been very, very handy with things for me. And I can start letting it go. Printer. All right. I didn't send any notification to anybody. I didn't say I was going to be online. I just wanted to, whoever is on and paying attention can be on, and whoever is not, that's all right too. So this friend had asked me to send a sample of, I think this is how you say it, OEILLETTE POURPRE, that they wanted to compare with what they had at home. So I think this scent is being discontinued. And I'm just trying to type the name of it here. And this is, on its own, was a reformulation, let's say, of a previous fragrance. Let me write it here. Okay. This was the reformulation of this, Lui. And I want to actually, for my own sake, I want to try them again and see. Hi, Nina. How are you? Twice in a day, hey? How many lives a day? I know, because I don't have a life. No, I just wanted to. I had pulled them out, and I'm making samples for somebody. And I'm like, may as well just try them, right? So this presentation, Lui, and it's very confusing because there's something else called Lieu, and with the Guerlain that is in the I think those are used to be in the flat bees, in like a same as Mitsuko and all of them in those lines. And I don't know if it still exists in the Legendaire bottles, but this is Lui. Lui. Let me just separate this page from the rest of the stream, and I take a look at the stream. Where am I? Where am I? All right, here. Lui was launched in in Oriental Spicy Fragrance, launched in 2017, created by Thierry Bosser and Delphine Jelk. Oh, how long Delphine has been working for them? Like, I didn't think it was 2017. Top notes are clove and pear, middle notes are benzoin and carnation, base notes are vanilla, smoke, leather, woody notes, and musk. You got a bottle of Louis for $80 when it got discontinued. What? In this? Like in this formulation? Wow, I guess so, right? Like what formulation it would be. This is the formulation. That's an awesome deal. Actually, the first bottle I came across, I really like that vanilla benzoin and carnation. This is a beautifully made fragrance. Oh, good old days on Fragrance by. Yes. We do not have those days anymore. I love the, right off the bat, what hits me is how cold is outside. It is actually warm. Like, let me just take a look. How cold is outside? It's actually warm today. Let's see. It's almost short weather. Let's see. Weather. Weather is, hold on. Winnipeg weather is like -4. That's pretty good here. Now gets to 0, we'll wear shorts. Second, I question whether the earlier one was, yes. It's been a day. It's been a day, Nina. Let me tell you. I've been kind of, it's been a day. It's been a day. I've been a lot. Like I have basically accomplished nothing. So I've been on my phone a lot, the whole thing, but it's been a day. I really like this one. I should wear this one more often. So the first bottle I was looking at on the fragrance marketplace, and local fragrance marketplace, and I come across, hey, empty scent, I come across a bottle of Louis full press, and I'm like, this can't be, like, it's impossible, this must be a scammer. And then I message the guy, we meet up, like, bottle is legit, it's like whatever, and he tells me that he's a fragrance collector and used to have all of these, and he's not doing the business anymore, like he's not into it anymore. Anyways, which like, it was surprising. And then I got the second bottle. I can't remember. I have 2 bottles of these de Louis. I can't remember where I got the second bottle, but I have another one. Oh, this is so good. So good. Like the what hits me right off the bat, that spicy carnation, benzoin, and clove, and vanilla. Can't wait to dry down and see what the dry down will look like. What are you guys wearing tonight? What is the scent of the day for y'all? Let me know. And what's the weather outside for you, Bobby? Okay, all right. Well, outside for you would be like, I'll say 25 degrees. It would be to live in heaven. All right. So, Soradora Jani, how are you liking it? Jani smelled too much of a, which one I like? I think I like mallow. Jani, to me, it was a little bit like smelled like a dough, like a pastry dough, but too much of a flour, not enough of sweetness for me. And that wasn't my jam. And I was like, I don't know if I like it or not. If I want to go, you love the gourmand aspect, yeah. If I want to go that way, I would pick Zoologist Rabbit. This is a little bit more alcohol-y, like in the opening, just a tiny bit. Now I don't know because the other one is older, probably a little bit of alcohol evaporated or whatever. But this one is OEILLETTE POURPRE. It's a little bit alcohol-y, but other than that, there's not a lot of big difference in the opening of this one. So I am comparing, for the ones that came later, I'm comparing these two, which are supposed to be, you know, interchangeable. I don't know if they are. Let's see, what are the notes? Clove, pear, benzoin, carnation, vanilla, smoke, leather, woody notes, and musk for Louis. And let's say, yet. And I've heard it's being discontinued. I don't know if that's true or not, but nobody really talks about this one. The notes are the same. And this one came around in 2021, was launched in 2021, created Tiriwasser and Delphine Gel. Notes are the same. Fahrenheit. It's hot today, maybe 28. Oh wow, that is hot. My perfect, like what temperature I like is like 25 degrees. That's my 25 degrees, slight breeze. Then I'm in for that. But anything more than that is too hot. Anything too less than that, it gets too chill in the evening. But that is my go-to. And it's probably 2 days in a year that we have that temperature. So then we have, I made a sample of Gucci, the Virgin Violet. All right. And Nina is wearing Fleur de Peau, Keiko Micheri. Oh, Keiko Micheri has Fleur de Peau? Not the, what should I call it? Not Diptyque, Keiko Micheri. Interesting. I didn't know they had the fragrance that name. Like, I really like Keiko Micheri fragrances. They are, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but they're nicely made. I have Le Poudre, and I really want to get the Parfum de Soir from that Le Parfum de Soir, which that seems to be. And I actually had a sample of them, bought directly from them, and had the sample from them, and it smelled really, really good. So then from this, the whatever this collection is called in Gucci, what is this collection called? Hold on, let me see. Alchemy Garden. From this collection, I have here, what, I can't see myself here, but hold on. This is the Virgin Violet. It's one of my favorites in this line. And they were so cheap, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. Even over the last year, Fragbuy has increased their prices by like $80. And I remember buying the first one, it's almost like $200, and now that's gone up. Where's your Vanilla Firenze? I'm not decanting that one. I decanted yours and I sent it. It was in your box. Tabarnak, what do you want? That's over there with the rest of them, the rest of the Gucci's. I have Eye After Tiger. I have Eye After Tiger. I have that one. I have Osmanthus from the new ones. And there's another one, Tears of Iris. And then I really want to get, I think I want to get Last Day of Winter or Last Day of Summer. I can't remember. It's one of those. I want to get them when it comes stock. Those are beautiful fragrances as well. So that's that. This one, Virgin Violet, if you have not smelled it, please do so. It's absolutely gorgeous fragrance. I think this was the first one from the line that I got. Is Voice of the Snake, is this Stinky You? Yes, it is. Yeah, it's not my jam. Nah, we're not doing that. Floral fragrance for men and women. Virgin Violet was launched in 2019. Since you had a sniff of. Needs a 10. No, I've never had. Oh, I've never tried that. The notes on this one is violet, iris, musk, and vanilla. So we know that molecule-wise, violet and iris are very close. So I guess, is it virus? I guess violet and iris make virus. Oh, Nina, that's hot. That's a good temperature. Violet and Iris have that. I think Iris is alpha iodine and Violet is gamma iodine, and then Violet Leaves is something totally separate. And Violet Leaves is I'm not really a fan of Violet Leaf. It comes across quite masculine. It's used with a lot of leather fragrances. And it's not as powdery. It's not powdery at all. But this is totally your kind of violet iris and that kind of the sense of coolness. Actually, you know, the reason you feel you can perceive certain scents as cool. Me and my nerd friend looked at this. So some scents they invoke the sense of coolness, like iris or violet. Why iris smells cold? We found an article on this one as well. I don't know if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it, but there is something about your brain. You looked at it, and there's something about the receptors and something about your brain and your nose that kind of makes certain fragrances feel cold. I don't know if you've ever had that experience, feeling like something feels cold. But a lot of iris and violet fragrances do that. Next one is here, Atelier des Fleurs from Chloe. And this is Violette. These are really nice fragrances. Like I came across them in Italy last year when I had gone to Aix-en-Provence. And I absolutely fell in love with this one and the vanilla one. And I ended up getting bottles of 150 ml of this one and the vanilla one. And they had a good sale going on back then. I think it was like, I don't know, if you had bought a certain amount, you could get 20% off or something like that. And I used it. And then I actually, back then I saw iris. Now, last time, wherever I was in New York or something, I was going through the airport and then somewhere else. I tried to look for the Atelier des Fleurs, violet and iris, and I couldn't find neither iris or violet or vanilla. But none of them were there. So I'm not sure if you know they have been discontinued or not. Just let me know. I don't even know who the perfumer is on these. Hold on. Let's look it up. Atelier and the Fleurs. And there's like nice ones, like Cedrus is nice. I think there was Violette. Violet. They were doesn't launch into 2022, and the nose behind it is Fanny Ball, and doesn't say anything if they are discontinued or not. Does it say? Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. When it comes to size, like this one, and then 50 ml. The shade is, you know, switch it to real numbers. All right, so that's that for that. Then I had, this is not really a violet fragrance, but I had decanted a little bit of a Guerlain Iris Pallida. A fragrance that, you know, when you build the expectations from a fragrance and, you know, you smell it and you don't understand it, you're like, what is it? I don't like it. This is Guerlain's Iris Pallida or Iris Extract. So I actually had gone, surprise, on a big splurge, and I bought this one. Actually, all three of them, the Tonka, Vanilla, and Iris, together from Place Vendôme. And when I got them, I really liked the vanilla and I really liked the Tonka. First, I really liked the vanilla out of three of them. Then kind of Tonka started growing on me. And then I realized when Iris was beautiful. I actually had them. I was like, I don't know if I like this Iris at all. It kind of lacks a little bit of a sweetness for me. It's kind of like aloof and whatever. but it just needs time on your skin, and maybe just a little bit of air in the bottle. Oh, it smells so, so good. So y'all, they told me these bottles are refillable, but these are not refillable, are they? Because I can't screw them off. If you know, let me know. These came brand new in box from the store, so I know they are real. The next one is based off recommendation of a friend of mine who's a violet crazy as I am, is Creed Love in Black. And at the time, as usual, as how it is, you're always looking for something that there's non-stock, nobody's bringing it back, and everyone has a bottle with no caps, and you are so OCD, you don't want that, right? And I was looking for that, and then this one came from, I think it came from one of the discounters, I don't know who. I bought it, someone showed it to me, and it was like, this is kind of a, it was, they advertise it as 95% full, whatever that is, decanter, or flacon, I guess they call it flacon. And pretty much it was the same price for their 75 ml. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll buy it, and I'll get it a bottle. And guess what? We never got it a bottle. And for that reason, we don't put on a lot of that one, which is kind of shame. But this is, decanting from it is kind of easy because it is here. You just lift this here, and then the pipette, I throw out the pipette every time. I know it's not environmentally friendly, but that's all I could. This is exactly where I sprayed the thing. This is absolutely gorgeous. I know y'all, some of you don't like Creed, but it's not everything from Creed is that shite. So this one, in combination with VIOLETTE, it smells really, really good. I did not like Love in White. Love in Black. I did not like Love in White. It was too kind of, I think it has a lot of, what? Is there two versions of this now? Fragrantica has Love in Black regular and Love in Black 2024, and I don't know what that's about. The notes on this one is Italian violet, Virginia cedar, wildflowers, iris musk, cloves, blackcurrant, and Bulgarian rose. Released in 2008. It's an old fragrance, and by Olivia Creed and Irvin Creed. Oh, and whatever that is. So now I'm wondering, what is the new one? Has anything different? What is this one? What's this one called? Love in Black. Is anything different in the 2024 one? Now, 2024 one comes in this, I see, interesting. Coming this like a male looking. So if you had seen the Love in Black, the bottles were in the, what Creed is that? This is Love in Black. Yeah. Love in Black. So this one used to come in the woman's bottles. You know, the kind of the bottom of the bottle was like this shape, not the straight one. Now I see a picture of Love in Black that comes in the bottles of like Centurios or like old Delphinus. It's kind of those straight bottles. And the notes are different because there's raspberry, cranberry, violet leaves. And the middle notes are violet, jasmine, butter, orris, rose, and cedar with leather musk. Love in Black 2024. Yeah, it seems like it must be, I guess, reformulated. Look at that. I may now have a discontinued fragrance. Oh, that's so bad because this is beautiful. And hopefully the new formulation is as good, but I have a feeling it looks pretty masculine, so I have a feeling it's going to be pretty masculine. But this one is one of the kind of coolest violets that I have. Like it really, like you smell it, you like feel cold. It's kind of that kind of violet, and it's beautiful and very powdery. There's a little bit of a sweetness in the opening. By no means is kind of overwhelmingly sweet, and it does last quite a bit. The last one, but not least, is Chanel La Pausa. No, it's not even the last one. So Chanel La Pausa. This one, let's see, and formerly called 28 La Pausa. Pausa de Parfum. So it says 2016, but I'm pretty sure 28 La Pausa was before that. And the nose behind it is Jacques Polge. Notes are iris, woody, green notes, powdery notes. So, okay. So sometimes, you know, they won't even say the violet. I do actually smell more violet in this one than iris. And when they say powdery notes, that could be any gamma iodine in that. So it's not like it doesn't have any. It probably has contained some of the gamma iodines, and then that would be your violet. I've got over this craziness, I got a bottle of 28 La Pausa, but I have not compared them together like a bad girl. All right, so I'm just gonna print this out, and from this, what I get the most, I should probably compare this one and Boadicea together, because both kind of like have contain iris and powdery notes. This is much edgier. Like this is kind of like Boadicea is beautiful, and although aloof, Boadicea aloof too, but Pausa is has a certain edge. Pausa can be mean, which I don't know why I'm even like saying it like that, but I quite like it. This would be like a go really nicely with an outfit, like a baddie outfit, like you know what I mean, leather jacket. Bobby was good, brother. What was good? Bobby, what did you do? Did you go on a live and I didn't see? What happened? All right, here, let's put the thing on this one. The next one is a house there are lots of rumors about. I don't know if you guys have heard about the house of Boadicea, the Victorious. Yes, I know these are. If Mitch shows Rich shows up here, we'll say that's a shite house. Okay, I understand, but even the start of it, I think what happened. People who started this house, was it that Electimus house that people went to Boadicea? And then something happened. There's some sort of rumor about that, and I don't know exactly what it is. But nonetheless, I am of opinion that, you try things and, see if you like them or not. If you like them, well, like them. If you don't, you don't. Yes, some of them are very similar to what the fragrances that are like a more popular fragrances are in the market. Funny enough, though, is that their price ranges are usually higher, and some of the pricing in this house is crazy. Sometimes they have improved the scent profile, I'm not gonna lie, and some of these fragrances that I own, I don't even know if there's a copy of something. So this is the one that I have here is Boadecia Heroine. This one, Boadecia Heroine, and I discovered this. This is so good. So good. This is like a fruit cocktail mix and some violet and some iris too. And I quite like this one. I have not smelled anything like this, so I don't know if this is a copy of anything really. So launched in 2019. The problem with this house is they also very often they discontinue things take things away, and then you can't find it anymore. So that's the problem with this one. The notes are violet, orange, bergamot, jasmine, rose, vanilla, musk, orris, and vetiver. But there's a lot of fruit that comes in the opening. It's quite fresh and juicy violet. It's not dry at all. And then there's that dries down to that beautiful rose and jasmine, and really iris in the base. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, and then next one from the same house, and I really like the color on this one from the same house. It's called, this is Harmonious, right? Harmonious. People say, and this is like in the same lines of Your Own Parfum and all of that. And I didn't know at the time when I got it, and I don't really think that they are that close. It is launched in 2022. Top notes are amberette, rum, cognac, cardamom, cinnamon, saffron, bergamot. Middle notes are orris root, cashmere wood, may rose, coriander. Base notes are leather, vanilla, musk, sandalwood, amber, and vetiver. Yeah, I can see the similarity between the two, like in terms of note wise, but it didn't feel like it was an exact copy by any means, and it's worth having both of them anyways, in my opinion. Let me just write the note here. Harmonious, and their names are kind of like ridiculous though, like victorious, harmonious, nefarious, like whatever. Mr. Cologne, like Mitra, are like Mitra. Mr. Cologne, like Mitra, are on their second rooms taken over by their boxes and how did you know? So yes, I have a specific closet. So if someone wants to go to attic in my house, it's going to be a problem, because my whole closet is full of empty boxes and packing material, because I do keep packing material and reuse them. Then I store some boxes in my closet here, and I have some there's a whole dresser full of boxes. I hate that people want boxes when I want to sell. It's like, what do you need the box for? And when you don't have the box, they lowball you. That's the only reason I keep the box. I don't give a shit about the box. They are a fancy dupe house, but they have some original sets too, Nina. Like, it's not all of them that are absolutely all of them that are like a dupe. Like, there are some original scents that they have, and I quite like them, and those are the ones. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I like the Bodacious better than what's the name? That's most likely fake. Greenly, if you're finding Greenly at $70 to $100, that's most likely fake on eBay. You need the box, Lilith. What do you need the box for? Like, why? Why do you need the box for? If I was a buyer and I didn't know you, the box is more clues to dating the bottle. I don't know, man. It blew my mind when I moved here and realized people keep something's box, and I was like, why do you keep the box? What are you gonna do with it? Not really. All right. I'm actually going to. I forgot about one fragrance, and I'm gonna get it. Hold on a second. And it's here before I drop everything. Not that one. While at it, I forgot about two fragrances. There's the Tom Ford Black Violet. Tom Ford Black Violet. And hi, Taffy. How are you? I trust you though, so I wouldn't need it from you. I know. Like, I have a friend. She and I, she's been a long time collector for so long, and she's like, I'll look for the box. I think I have the box. I'll look for the box. If I don't find it in half an hour, I'm sorry, I can't send it to you. It's the same with me, because I am not digging like digging deep where the box is. So the only other problem is like when you don't have the box, people lowball you, and I do mean not likey. This one, and we'd say violet blonde. I'm going to show you that. That's a violet blonde from Tom Ford. I think this is discontinued. And I saw it coming not that long ago on Fragrance Net for a really good price. Did you mean Boadecia's better than Lost Cherry? Yes, I like Boadecia's better than Lost Cherry for sure. GZ has the best boxes. What is GZ? And all right, okay, let's just see. The bottle is kind of like it's kind of big to hold in your hand and do it. I gotta run, but wanted to say hi. Hi, how are you? What's crazier is people are selling just the box for $30, $40. Absolutely, because you know what? If people can make money out of something, they will. Same thing with used socks. You know, people buy used socks from pretty girls, apparently. I've been told. Oh, Zara. This is a very nice one, but it's very Tom Fordy. If you're like used to that kind of Tom Ford avant-garde-ness, like it's not by any means. It's kind of like a friendly fragrance. It's not. I'm not saying it's unfriendly, but it is. It has the Tom Ford DNA. No matter what you say, I think a lot of Tom Ford fragrances. I mean, newer ones maybe a little bit more mass appealing, but mostly these older ones aren't like that. So this one was launched in 2011. Violet leaf, pink pepper, mandarin orange. Middle notes are iris, orris, jasmine. Base notes are suede, benzoin, musk, vetiver, and Virginia cedar. I do smell quite a bit of that violet leaf at the beginning. Right. I do smell quite a bit of that violet leaf at the beginning, but does somebody want my empty Chanel 1957 bottle? This is a test. I think this is a tester bottle. I don't know. This is a tester bottle. Yes, this is a tester bottle. Anyway, I'm joking. I will, and this is like the problem, right? Like I don't know what to do with them. I don't want to sell them because I don't want them to end up in someone's hands and not the right person's hand and start filling them. No, I'm not the pretty girl, so sorry, I can't. Nobody will buy my socks. And my socks are pretty, like I always wear those like gym socks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Like that's the thing that I like I have here you can find here I have an empty decanter of Shanghai Lily sitting there collecting dust. I don't want to give it to anyone because I know it could come up with the thing. Do you have the box for the empty tester bottle? You're joking. No, the testers, those empty testers don't come with the box. You know that. And any bottle is refillable these days, right? Like apparently, I don't know if MFK is doing it now, but I think I heard MFK is going to sorry, I'm gonna get my phone. MFK is going to make the bottles refillable. If anyone has heard about that, Tom Ford Violet Blonde. Feels vintage to me. I like it. Yes, I think it's partly. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's maybe that the violet leaf a little bit in the opening, a little bit of that combined with jasmine and stuff that can just makes it a little bit more vintagey feeling. Although empty bottles are a rarity for I know. I mean, believe me, I didn't finish some of them. Like I think a lot of 1957 was a decant out. I think that was my first 1957. And what do I think of Lalique fragrances? The only Lalique that I had was one from is it Lalique Parfum? The one that is kind of a green vanilla. It was a meh. But I don't have that expensive line. I know someone who has that expensive line of Lalique, those weird bottles or whatever. I don't even know if they are Lalique crystal or bottle or they're actually Lalique fragrances. I have no idea. And those are absolutely gorgeous. So all right, and this black violet I came across in a I was really lucky to get this one. Like the sustainability of refillable bottles, but it comes with more problems. Shyster sellers can, yeah, I know exactly. It's just people ruin everything, you know. The problem is people. That can't think about Coolio. Coolio? What's Coolio? What is Coolio? This is such a sexy, dark, mysterious violet. If you have not tried this, this is absolutely worth a try. This is not your, you know, this is not your candy violet or anything by any means. This is Tom Ford we're talking about. Really dark, mysterious violet. Most likely it's more of violet and it has an oak moss in the base. I mean, probably not the real oak moss. There's some fruity notes. It says citrus and bergamot, but it's not by any means. It's not very sweet. And then there's violet and then woodsy notes and oak moss. Oh, sorry. And these are getting so hard to do. Why did you remove? Did I remove that bird avatar? Is that not my banner? What happened to my banner? I have no idea. I have no idea what happened to it. Sorry. It's supposed to be here. I did not pay attention to it. I don't know what happened. It was not intentional. It's not a bird, by the way. It's a symbol of God. And let's do this black violet. Black violet. If you look at Zoroastrian literature, that is Father Bahar, which is a symbol of God. Now I can't even see the chats. Great. Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, I don't know what happened to it. I don't even know how can I put it on back on, but I don't think I can do it while I'm on the stream. It probably has to be before stream when I'm setting up the live. Black violet here. God, I'm not very environmentally friendly with all these. Most people wouldn't be living at refill stations. Yes, they can have the refill sent to them, but that defeats the sustainability with all the shipping and packing. That is true. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I send my refills to Holton and Fruit in Toronto. I know. But you know, I mean, that's one of the ways that I can get a legit fragrance at a better price, and because refills are often cheaper than the you know, the full price fragrance, and you know, people can enjoy it and use it as well. It doesn't use as many bottles, so who knows? But I mean, the thing is, like, these fragrance companies, like when the bottles don't pass their whatever, don't pass their QC or whatever, they just throw out the bottles, right? Like, they're not, which unfortunately has turned to a industry now. The company that's supposed to destroy those fragrances, so what happens that they sell them to the company that's supposed to destroy them, get rid of them for like a handmade plastic bag spray. So they sell them to these companies that are supposed to get rid of them because whatever, and the companies are putting these things on auction. So like, people are coming and bidding on the like huge bins of fragrances, but like everything has been thrown in together, right? And who knows what condition that they have been preserved in. That's where you see all those kind of deadbeat bottles. And yeah, so and then people are coming and bidding on the bins, and you know, they might get a bin, like a huge bin of, let's say, I don't know, Tom Ford, or Joe Malone or Killian for like, I don't know, $100. And then they come and sell them. And that has turned to like a huge industry, right? It's just a lot of waste. That's in this perfumery, it's a lot of waste, and it's unfortunate. Like even with the like when you take a perfumery course, you know, the amount of like pipettes that you go through, like, you know, probably, I don't know, at the end of the day, the garbage bin would be full of those plastic pipettes, which is kind of, you know, but you really can't. You have to, every time you're measuring, you can only use one pipette per fragrance that you're using, and you can't be putting it on a surface and putting back on because of like 100 things. So it's just every time you measure them, and as soon as you're done with pouring whatever amount it is, you're throwing it out. Consumerism wins all the time. Exactly. Macy's for my alien top-offs. Huh? Oh, Macy's for alien top. Right. Do they still do that? Like, I think here we had them at the Shoppers, like Angel and Alien. You could top them off, but I don't know if they still do that anymore. Okay. I can't remember the last time I've seen the machine. I do not remember. Here's another waste. Stayed there since lunch. So, in conclusion, I don't feel that there's a huge difference in the dry down of the two these Louis and OEILLETTE Pourpre. Maybe my nose is broken. I don't know. Maybe somebody else can pick up a better thing. The opening was a little bit different, but it's other than that, it's pretty much the same. Y'all, I gotta say bye. My kid's gonna arrive in any minute, and it's gonna be bath time, and then it's just a whole shenanigans. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting for the second time today. I love you all, and you have a good day. Bye-bye.